It's Health Tuesday, and we are here to talk about how to take care of our eyewear, the do's and don'ts. Our guest today is Dr. Ekene Sharon Enemuoh. She's a well-grounded and experienced optometrist with nearly 2 decades of expertise in clinical eye care. It is great to have you, Dr. Ekene. You're welcome.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here.
All right, so when we say eyewear, what exactly do we mean by eyewear?
Well, eyewear is everything you use to aid your eye to see better. So it could come in different forms. You could have regular optical lenses. You could have contact lenses. You could have sports gear that you use for high-impact sports, for those who have need for glasses and they play high-impact sports. Okay. Squash, soccer, basketball, so you have high-impact sports. So basically, eyewear is anything you use to help you see well and protect your eyes because you have a need for that eyewear.
For that eyewear. Okay. So now the most common one is, of course, your optical glasses, the ones with the rims and all of that. And then we've seen people start using contact lenses, medicated contact lenses. But also there are, because I had a friend who had a very terrible experience with a cosmetic contact lens. So in fact, this guy was blind, like
he went
blind for what? Almost a month plus.
Oh, he's lucky to have regained the sight.
And then he goes like, okay, I know it will come. And I was like, so I've always had this fear for contacts. We'll get to contacts, but let's start with your normal rimmed optical lenses. How does one take care of them?
Okay. Normally, when people go for glasses, they take their time to pick something. You invest money, you invest time, find the right frame, find the one that fits your face. It's important you get something that works and then care for it. And caring for it is very easy if we can just take our time to do it. First, wash your glasses with water. Yes. You see, most times you see people, their glasses, you see smudges, fingerprints. I wonder how they see with it. They don't take time to. If you can't sit down to find a proper microfiber cloth to clean your glass, just run your glasses under water. Under water. Wash it properly and then let it air dry.
Okay, okay.
A few minutes, it air dries and then you can wear it back. When it's clean, you see better. Another way, of course, we have lens screening sprays that you get from your doctor. Be mindful to use the right one. Some persons, they get from the doctor for a while, it exhausts, and then they begin to use whatever they find.
They find, yeah.
When you use anything that has alcohol, ammonia, it's going to end up destroying the lenses. And you've put in some money into those lenses, so you should care for it. Then the kind of cloth you use to clean your glasses.
I was going to there.
Tip of our shirts.
Absolutely a lot.
So many people do that. The irony of it is that when you do that, our fabrics are very abrasive. So when you use it, you're going to scratch those lenses. And that's you, of course, rendering what you've gotten. And then the way you hold it as well. Some people just pick up and then they're trying to be trendy. They do the one hand wear, one hand remove. And then you end up having glasses that is tilted to one corner. Okay. Or your glasses are good today and next 2 days, you're noticing that my glasses is not feeling so well. Because you've been tilting it from one end to the other. So it's always best you want to wear glasses, pick up with both hands, wait. If you can't get with both hands, the middle ridge around here, pick from there. And then wear with both hands. Never one-handed. Never one-handed. Never one-handed.
Right. So there's the cloth that I see most times that comes with there's a cloth in the case.
Microfiber.
That's a microfiber.
That is made for your lenses, specifically for it.
Is that cloth meant to be washed?
Yes, you can wash it.
So you wash it regularly,
You
right?
wash it to get off the dust, to get off the dirt, to get off the oils, because our body will secrete oils when we touch these things, they get to our glasses. Good. Wash it off. Make sure you air dry it properly and reuse it.
How often should you wash it? That's another question.
As much as once a week.
Okay.
Keep it clean. It's like every other thing.
Keep it clean. Just make sure it's clean whenever there is an issue.
And then you can use it to clean your glasses and your glasses will last you longer.
All right, now let's move to the one that really scares me. Contact lenses. That one is... where do we start? I know for the lenses I've seen, mostly cosmetic. I see them, it's inside a liquid and inside a kind of case and all of that. How do you care for your contact lenses?
First off, contact lenses, both cosmetics and otherwise, if I'll use the word cosmetics, they are all medical devices. But they've been abused so much that you can get it from the corner store. And then that's why you have incidences of people who wear it and lose sight from it. Let's note, they are medical devices. Now, when you buy the contact lenses, if you get from a professional, you're supposed to get it with a solution that has the right consistency to keep those contact lenses clean and disinfected. You should also have a proper casing for it, and never, underline, capital word, never should you use tap water to wash your contact lenses. Never should you move contact lenses that was previously on the right eye today, and you wake up tomorrow, you decide, I want to wear it on my left eye. Oh. You will cross-infect your eyes if you have picked an infection from one eye. There are certain nevers, but most people don't take time to do that. So for contact lenses, the solution is important that you use to clean it. Never use water. Keep in the right casing. Those cases should not even be broken or cracked. And your contact lenses, there is a duration for contact lenses. There are contacts that are for daily wear. There are contacts that are for monthly wears. There are some that you can sleep a couple of hours with. But you must adhere to instruction. If they tell you a contact lens is for daily, you discard at the end of the day. It goes to the trash. Oh. You don't say, oh, I spent money on it. I'll wear it again tomorrow. Oh, wow. So there are contacts that are daily wears, discard. Monthly wears, you extend for a month, discard.
What is the maximum duration for you've ever come across for using a contact lens?
I've had someone tell me I bought my contact lens 2 years ago. And I'm like, excuse me, you still
medically, what's the maximum that is allowed?
Like I said, it depends on which product you're buying. There are contact lenses that it is written specifically on the pack, these are daily wear. You wear in the morning, by night time you trash. It's gone. Then you've got the ones that are monthly wears. At the end of 30 days, you trash.
Do we have yearly wear?
No, we don't.
Oh, we don't. Okay, so that's the question.
We do not have
We don't have. So at the most, monthly wears.
Monthly wears.
Whew.
And then of the monthlies, they're the ones you can sleep with. They're the ones you must remove at the end of every day.
Now, you mentioned something about eye infections, about switching from the right to the left. So that means that your eyes, they are as much as they are connected, they're individual entities. That means that there could be an infection on the right and it doesn't affect the left in such a way that when you switch the lenses, you get infected.
Of course. I'm sure most of us have had experiences whereby you wake up today, you've got a red eye.
Yeah.
One eye is red and the other isn't. And you're wondering what's going on. You have the eye is red, you're dripping, and something is going on. Now, assuming you wear contact lenses on that eye, which you even shouldn't if you have such a red eye. If you a normal contact lens wearer, don't wear contact lenses that day. Pick up your spectacle. But let's assume for one moment you choose to wear on that day, and you've worn that contact lenses on your right eye. It must go back into the right cases. You see, the case for contact lenses, it's written right and left, R and L, to help you remember. But people forget or choose not to adhere to instructions. And you pick up this infection that was on the right eye because you have contact lenses there today and transfer it to the left eye. The microorganisms, yes, you've disinfected, but what if it's not properly disinfected? You move it to the left eye. You've cross-infected that eye.
Oh, wonderful. So apart from the eyeglasses and the contacts, are there any other wares that people use for their eyes?
No, basically, it's contact lenses.
And contact lenses and
frames.
And then is there any case where contacts are prescribed over, or they are more, how do I put it now? Is there any situation where you're advised maybe to use contacts over glasses? In
certain situations where people are very high myopes, very short-sighted persons. Okay. Their glass prescription could be going to like -15, -12. What those days we used to call Coke bottles. Okay. Their glasses are so thick that even on frames, it's not looking very good. So for aesthetic purposes, you could tell the person, use contact lenses because it's thinner, it's in the eye, it does the same purpose as against wearing something really heavy and unsightly.
Generally, I just feel like the contact lenses are, they are not as safe as using this one.
They're actually very safe.
They are.
Very comfortable. And there's been evolution in contact lenses that you even have contact lenses that does the bifocal, multifocal thing. You can use for distance, you can use for near vision. As against when initially it started, it was strictly for single vision to see far away. But we've evolved.
And then when you're putting it in yourself, your hands, how do you clean? Let's talk about that one.
You must wash. There are certain rules and regulations when it comes to wearing
the contact lens. Let's talk about that.
First off, you must have your hands properly washed at all times and dried before you wear your contact lenses. properly washed. You must clean the contact lenses. For women, you must have your contact lenses in before you apply your eye makeup. You know, we use the kajal, the mascara, and all of that.
Okay.
And before you remove, you have to remove all those eye makeup before you remove the
before
contact
you
lenses.
put in the contact lens.
Yes, all of that, they're important. And then I tell people, when your contact lens is old, we can't stress that enough, please change it, because you could end up having issues with the cornea from your contact lenses. It could cause a cut in your eye, it could cause blood vessel to grow on the cornea where you don't want it to grow because you're using something not properly healthy and hygienic at that point in time. So yes,
So
keep your hands clean.
Keep your hands clean.
The container you use, the pack for your contact lenses, should be disinfected as often as possible. 2-3 times a week, clean it up.
Is there any way, because I've seen people wear it to just pick it up, is there any way that is prescribed
No,
how to
there
put it in?
isn't. Basically, for new starters, we ask them sit in front of a mirror.
Okay.
Because we time, like everything, practice makes perfect. But sit in front of a mirror, look into the mirror, and then try to maneuver to put it on. There are contact lens wearers too, some little things that we use to help pick up and wear. Yes, there are things we also use, but it's very comfortable in the way you're acting.
No, like I feel like the eye, when I think of the senses in the body, the eye, I feel it's too sensitive.
It is very sensitive.
Like I don't bring anything near your eyes. Like when I cringe and I see that, I mean, I'd love my eyes to look purple. You know, when people use it, like I said, for cosmetic and aesthetic purposes, but man, don't joke with your eyes. I've seen people who have experienced bad,
there have been bad stories,
terrible stories.
Very bad stories.
And so I don't think I would err on the side of caution. The risk is just too much. Please, except it is, diagnosed.
Yeah. Don't shower with it. Don't swim with it. Don't go to the hot tubs with it. It is important.
Hot tubs.
Don't shower. Don't swim. Don't go to the hot tub with contact lenses. Water shouldn't get into the contact lenses.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ekene.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Having you here, my fear for contact has increased.
No, it should really.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
All right, so that's it. That's it. I hope you've heard this one. I'll have this video, of course, on YouTube, and you'll get to see and listen to those instructions which she judiciously gave us on how to use your contact lenses and, of course, also your optical, your full rim glasses.